Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna be doing another hair tutorial. It's gonna be a little different. I'm gonna be doing a sew-in on my sister Harmony. Y'all probably seen her on my social media. If you do not follow me on social media, you need to stop what you're doing and follow me at Rashad's Hair on Twitter and Rashad's Hair on Facebook. I always am posting up there and I'm keeping you updated. So yeah, do that. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Here it is.
So the first thing that I'm going to start doing is I'm going to part or take out the part of the hair that I'm not going to be braiding down. And this is going to be her leave out. So I'm going to take a little bit of hair out for her leave out, and I'm going to take a little bit of hair out on the sides for her edges. As you can see, I'm gonna braid down the leave out so that it isn't in the way when I start to braid down her hair that I'm gonna be sewing the tracks onto. So the method that I like to use when I'm braiding down the hair for the sew-in is I like to catch the other braid and braid it into the braid that I'm braiding, so it leaves that like flat look, so there's not like ends of braids hanging out that I would have to go back and braid down, and it would be like a big braid at the bottom, and it would make it look bulky and stuff like that. So what I do is I take the first braid that I braided and I grip it as I'm braiding the second braid, and I do that continuously all the way around to keep that flat look. And what I also do is what you'll see is when I get to where her head, like, well, behind her ear, the hair behind her ear, I'll go ahead and braid that all the way down and around the back, and that also helps with that flat look. I'm finishing up braiding, and I'm gonna throw in a video of what it looks like when I'm completely finished with the braid down. So right here, I'm using some oil that she had. I live by the wild growth oil, but she didn't have that, so I'm using the castor oil by Shea Moisture to grease her scalp before we braid. Before we start sewing in the tracks. So here we go. I'm starting to sew in the hair now. To be honest, I'm really not a fan of the hair. A sister or not, she's still a client, so this is what she chose, and this is what I'm gonna use to sew in her hair. Um, I actually like the hair curly, is when it's straight into where it doesn't look the best, or it's not better looking than the curly. I like the curly, but she doesn't like the curly. So you'll see me later on in the video. I'll straighten it for her. Okay, so I'm finishing up with the sew-in portion of this hair transformation. I'm starting to sing a little bit, but this is what it looks like when the hair is sewed in. And now I'm starting to flat iron her hair. I'm gonna zoom through this part of the video because it's really not that important. But yeah, I'm gonna flat iron the hair completely, and then I will be back with the final result. Okay, so I'm finished with the flat iron portion. Now I'm gonna do her edges, add a little finishing touches, and I'm gonna be done. You see, I got that Murphy's Edge wax. Now this is a little bit that I had left over from when I lived here, so I'm using that on her edges, and then I'm gonna use the Gots to Be Glued as like a finishing spray to get rid of the flyaways and all of that stuff. here is the final product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video and like the turnout. I really appreciate the support. Subscribe.